Good evening. Hiya, Fingies. Welcome. Yeah, I had to keep the cooldown. It was less about annoying me, but more so I didn't want to annoy other people in the chat. Why am I getting drops in bandwidth? That's bizarre. I think my computer might be doing some weird stuff. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. It's Dropbox. Give me one sec. That should clear it up. Okay. That's much better. Dropbox is being a butt. Oh yeah, things are going great tonight. Yeah, it was just kind of it was another long day, and just glad to be home and stuff. So let me take care of some housekeeping. Dank TV, thank you so much for the follow. It's much appreciated. How was your day today, Fingies? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you so much for the pets Muse. I will get to that as soon as I hop on over to main. Let's see. Come on, Steamaroo. There we go. So I got a thing today that is related to the thing I talked about last night, but I haven't told the stream about. Which that thing, I'll probably mention it in a tweet or two tomorrow. But I'm excited. Everything is coming together. We stayed home as we're starting to develop a cold, but my work wants me to come in to talk about a pattern of absences. So it's going to be like that in the middle of a pandemic. What do you mean failed to launch Final Fantasy XIV? That's a bunch of horse manure. Uh-oh. Okay, that's better. It looks like my my non-Steam game link that I established is has broken for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sorry, Fingies. Those types of discussions are never ever cool. I mean, I can kind of understand like the employer's perspective to a certain extent, but they should make allowances for sick time. Luckily, it's not anything major, but like, I'd still be much worse having gone, not to mention the possibility of getting others sick. That's true. It's just stupid that employers don't really think like that. They don't think that we're people, you know? Hiya, Devourer, welcome. Heckin' good bean. I feel like it's been ages since we played Final Fantasy XIV, even though it's only been 4 days? 3 days? Yeah, honestly, it's probably no big deal, fingies, but like it's just kind of sad. Or like maybe just the email is worded weird, and it's just your supervisor, want to be like, hey, somebody in upper management kind of asked about you recently, so you might be on their radar, so you might want to be careful, sort of thing, or what. I guess you just never know. But it's like it's exactly that kind of anxiety no one needs when they're when they're just trying to like do the responsible thing. Ahty, would you like a gift today? I had a pretty good day today and want to share the energy. Hmm. I mean, I do, but as long as the gift is not putting you in an odd spot at all. Because I want you to think about yourself first, if that makes any sense. Aww. Devourer, holy heck! Thank you so much for the 2 tier 1 gift subs. One going to Zane Lionheart, and the other one going to GamerWolf22. Thank you so much. You're a heckin' good bean. That is really kind. And actually, you know what? Much appreciated too, because I did spend a bunch of money on stuff for the stream. Hiya, Tyler. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? How much money is a bunch? I don't know if I should really answer that. Just I don't know. I don't know how to like give enough of a clue. Like, well, I don't know. That's all subjective. But I just people have been really generous over the past month, like between last month and this month. And I've been looking for a way to expand the stream, to expand the content. So with the proceeds from the stream, I bought a Nintendo Switch, and that's on the way. That comes tomorrow. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's pretty close to Valor. But that's the thing. It's like there was the proceeds from the stream, and I kicked in some of my own personal money too, and much of what I had in it is an investment in the stream, and I'm still commissioning emotes and stuff for the stream, loyalty badge stuff that I've wanted to do for a really long time. I am very good. I got my trackers today. Oh, awesome! Did you test them out at all? Buttload of butt coins, that's how much. That gift 50 subs looking mighty cute right now. What? Devourer. Like I said, be responsible. Put yourself first. I did. They are awesome. All that's left is the index. Very nice. I shall resist. Okay. That's fair. For now. Oh, gosh. Stress is real! No, it's like, I just want to... I'm not questioning anybody's judgment or any of that stuff. It's just that I would feel awful if, like, you know, someone was put in kind of a bind for, you know, doing something like that. With the best of intentions, you know? Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's right. Okay, so I think there's like 1 or 2 more side quests in the area. Oh, actually 3 more. 3 more side quests in the area, and then I think we're off to a different area. We'll see. These should be pretty quick to bang out. Good day, Ahty. I say, is it your stomach which drew you here? For I am just setting about the business of dispensing meals. So much has transpired in so little time. 'Tis hardly a wonder that so few citizens can sleep for more than a fistful of hours. And that is why I have taken upon myself to feed these people with an Ishgardian soup. One that always helped calm my nerves when I was a child. Though it won't fix all the ails these poor souls, it may prove to be some comfort, surely. Here's the rub, though. I lack the hands needed to see it delivered in a timely manner. Might you assist me? Heck yeah. You will? You are a hero of the people indeed. Here are 3 bowls of piping hot soup. Could you see that those around the station who appear especially woebegone receive some? I shall... I should probably zoom in. There we go. What is this? Soup, you say? That's very kind of you. It's been far too long since I had a hot meal. Can't rightly remember the last time. Let me guess. This is an Ishgardian recipe, isn't it? My mother used to make something similar once upon a time. It was a red soup well known in these parts. Thank you for bringing me this reminder of happier days. Days I hope to see return to our country. There we go. Oh, this angry dude. Okay. What in the world is that? For pity's sake, get it away from me. You'll make me sick with that foreign trash you louts call food. Oh, enough. What are you? Some 2-gill salesman? I'll take the damnable thing if it'll shut you up. Yeah, this dude's a real piece of work. Oh. Oh my. That is nice, isn't it? And so warm. The hells are you looking at then? I got my food, now off with you. What? Afraid I'll run off with the bowl, are you? I'm not that hard up to resort to stealing. I can get back to the cook just fine on my own. Cairo, I see you. Haha, there we are. Alright, so 1 more in this quest. Boop, boop. An irascible citizen. So first you march into our homeland, easy as you please, and now you tell us what foods we're to eat? Oh, that's very rich indeed. But let me tell you something, you little weasel. I spit on your charity, you hear? Spit on it. So you can take that soup of yours and stuff it where the sun don't shine. Wow. Ah, there you are. So how did you fare? Did you manage to deliver the soup like I asked? I may have to step away sometime soon. If I do, go ahead, I'll catch up. Okay. I'll be sure to let you know when I do. Okie doke. No worries. I was just reading from the local chat. Cairo and I talk back and forth in the game chat. Oh, turned away by one surly citizen, were you? That's unfortunate, although not entirely surprising. What do you mean you're at soup? Thanks for letting me promote in your server. Tyler, no problem. The thing is, like, that's one of the things that, you know, I never want to not do, is at least, you know, help other streamers out. And it's like, it's a thing that I've seen in tons of other streamer discords, you know? Many of them my friends. They, you know, lots of them have self-promoting, you know, sections, and I figured it was a great idea, you know, and I adopted that too. And it's a nice place to just, you know, plop your details down and, you know, expose yourself. Not literally, but, you know, just pop your little promotion down and, you know, otherwise get the eyeballs of people that you wouldn't have otherwise been able to get your stuff in front of, you know? Oh my fucking god. You knew what I meant. I'm not a stranger and tired to their pain. When Ishgard was in dire straits, I too found myself fatigued beyond measure. My spirits in the doldrums. I was hanging on by a quickly unraveling thread. It felt, and hope was nothing more than a risible dream. But it was at the holy stables when a woman, one I had never before met, offered me a simple bowl of soup. I was in such a dark, foul mood at the time, but one sip was enough to turn my whole world around. I felt alive again, like I had purpose once more. I thought to emulate that charity, do for these people what that kindly lady did for me. But you know what they say, even the best laid plans and all that. Well, I won't let one fractious local dampen my spirits. I'm only sorry you had to deal with them. Ah, ding! Trait acquired. Enhanced Apex Arrow. Sweet! Alright, so we got a couple of more. I think these are outside. Maelstrom Delegate. Ooh, this one's giving away die. Interesting. Well, if it isn't you, the warrior of light herself, the navigator was good to bring you to us. For now we've on our hands something of a conundrum. One perhaps you can solve for us. It involves this mysterious letter, you see. Not sure where it came from, suffice it to say we found it when we were laying some of the dead to rest. Our thinking is it fell out of one of the deceased pockets. It's only right that write the missives delivered to
What
the
Ahty doing?
hands. What the Ahty doing? Oh, I'm getting pumpkined. Pumpkin. Pumpkin! I'm not late, I swear. Everyone else was just early. No worries. You know, welcome Jaster and welcome Bocage. Always great to see y'all here. Heckin' good beans. The dead need to say their piece, after all. Only thing is, I've been ordered elsewhere, so I can't look into it myself. Do you think you could take over for me? Ahty. No, you, Stimpy! Ahty good bean, too. Spoiler free, since I'm also doing MSQ. Yeah, we're just these are just a few side quests that I'm clearing up in this area, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. Keep being great, man. I'll be back next episode. All right, take care, Jaster. Have a great night, okay? Lucas, welcome, and thank you so much for the lurk, Jaster. You're amazing. I love that Noxy emote. Oh my gosh. I need one exactly like that. You know, maybe I should get Noxy to do some emotes for us. I think that would be a good idea. If you can spare the time, I'd like you to look for this letter's recipient. Bit of a pain, I grant you, but our best and only bet at this point is to ask the locals around the station. See if they have any clues as to who it might be for. Thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk, Muse. If you do manage to find to whom it's addressed, let Alatigo know. I'll make sure to bring her up to speed about everything we've discussed here before I have to move on. I might stream tomorrow, probably some Destiny. Oh, cool! Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a point to, you know, pop into your stream, like, at least, like, you know, on, like one of my breaks or, like, my lunch or something like that. Alright. Give Nug some love. Oh, actually, they're down in the tunnel. Okay. Pretty well, Lucas. Thank you so much for asking that. Yeah, I'm in a really good mood tonight. I get to hang out with heckin' good beans. I got a LAN party tomorrow. Things are pretty damn awesome. An unaddressed letter, you say? Could it be from my sister? Give it to me. Let me see. No, this isn't her handwriting. And I had so hoped it would be. She was taken before her time, and I never even had the chance to say goodbye. I have a new Noxy emote addiction, help. Well, that is actually an excellent addiction to have. I'd say you're very fortunate. An unaddressed letter? Could it be? Quickly, give it here. I knew it. Yes. This is his handwriting, all right. I would know it anywhere. Thank you for bringing it to me. No, wait. Please do not go yet. I would like a friendly face about me while I read it, if you wouldn't mind. We humans have a tendency to become trapped in the past, refusing to move on. I implore you to not let this happen. Now is the time for you to look forward and rediscover love and all of the other joys of life. I can practically hear his voice in my ears as I read this. We promised that we would be together until the end of our days, through thick and thin, and yet here I am, alone. Cairo asks, should I recolor my armor? I rather like the way it is right now. You could if you wanted to. At least just to see how it looked. You must live for tomorrow. Look to the future and trust that there's always more light ahead. Yes, how right you are. Thank you. I will take those words to heart. You have my sincerest gratitude, and please give my thanks to the one who found my darling's letter. It's best to charge my trackers right away so I have plenty of battery when I get my index. Yeah, indeed. It's good I have 3 USB ports on my PC so I have room for the dongles. Yep. So that's a thing though too, is like when the Oculus was like first came out, it was there were limitations with certain USB hubs and things like that, like, you know, where am I going? I'm just a butthead today. Yeah, okay. There were certain limitations with like USB hubs and stuff like that, and I'm not sure if that's still a thing, like, you know, with the more modern VR headsets like the Index. You always are, Ahty. Just kidding. I don't know, it's also fair. Judging by that look in your face, you found the citizen for whom the letter was intended? That's a relief. The people here have witnessed unspeakable horrors. Forced to live through the tragic deaths of loved ones. Little wonder their spirits are so broken. If only there were some magical spell capable of healing shattered hearts. I would be only too happy to cast it for them. But alas, only time can heal such wounds, and until they've recovered, we must offer our support, stand with them during these trying times. I wish I could provide more. At any rate, your help was much appreciated. Thank you. Like, limitations where, like, just I guess they limit them to like I think they're bandwidth limitations. So it's suggested that, like, you know, you have multiple USB controllers. For instance, like a motherboard might have 1 or 2. A USB hub has another one, and that sort of thing. And that's what that's all stuff that was spoken about with the original Oculus, like the Oculus that I have. I had to do some weird stuff with USB hubs and things like that, and find a good combination so the configuration software wouldn't scream at me. Laugh! The laugh syncing with the PNG is funny to me. I think I probably have it dialed in just right. Aw, thank you. So the software that I use is called VietoTube. It's actually quite popular with like a lot of PNG tubers and GIF tubers and stuff like that. Let's see, what do I got? Coral pink, lilac purple, or wine red? I like red. And I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I'll have some persimmon leaf sushi. There we go. And this is the part where wait, I don't have the points. Ah, I'm sorry. Okay, one more side quest here. Here, has some chocobutt. There we go. Wait, that's not a side quest. This is a side quest. There we go. Thank goodness you're here. We've just received an urgent request for aid from one of our own via Link Pearl. Alas, we could not make out their location, though it sounded as if they were in the throes of a fearsome struggle. We've sent out scouts to ascertain his whereabouts, but they're few in number. Might you aid in their efforts? Talk to the Chocobo Keep anyway. It's like cheap auto travel, and it can take you to places that don't have aetherytes. Oh, okay. Your cooperation is much appreciated. I bid you begin your search near the Cenaculum Imperialis. Our fellows have yet to explore it. Should any tempered Imperial forces attempt to waylay you, I ask you merely subdue them, not kill them. To that end, I offer you this powder. It shall render any hostile immobile for a time. Alright. I see. It's in an area we haven't been. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's right. I can do that. I just couldn't attack because. Uh-oh. There we go. Easy peasy. There we go. Looks like we're making some progress. I'm kind of having a feeling there's going to be like purple smoke where this orange circle is. Yeah, there's no soldiers per se, it's just all machines. Whoop. There we go.
Nut.
Nut. I gotta add more sounds too. Oh, that's right, the butt check. Okay, remember we can't kill the soldier. We have to use the bag of... Oh yeah, it's a... it's a command I put in the bot. We gotta use the special powder. What do you mean the target is not in range? I don't want... I want to use the powder. I can't use the powder. Are we just gonna have to kill them? Oh, okay, we have to use it at a certain time then, or something? There we go, finally. Jeez. Hi, Tozu, welcome. Yeah, so basically, like, you know, tons of people have, like, vibe checks and things like that. And I was like, why don't I have a butt check? So it's basically, exclamation point butt check, all one word. I certainly did not expect you, of all people, to come to my rescue. And you are arrived just in the nick of time. Had you come any later, I fear you might have been forced to carry a load of dead weight on you back to camp. %80 butts. Holy heck. But what about tail check? That's a good one too, actually. I might consider that one. I got blown away by Elden Ring again. Ah, that's... Tozu, that's completely fine and understandable, honestly. Tozu Fox butt checks. Oh no, it appears to have been stolen. Sag. Aww. I was on my rounds when I heard what I assumed to be a refugee crying for help. I made to aid the poor soul when some imperial wretch set upon me. Looking at it with a more critical eye, that refugee may have been nothing but bait for a trap. My head was muddled from the chaos of it all, but I swear I heard the man speak the name Lord Nerva, if my ears did not deceive me. This would mean remnants of the Third Legion are still abroad, and they perhaps aim to fleece us both provisions and arms. Look at this NPC. Where have we seen him before? Oh, who is that? That deserter must be brought in for questioning before the effects of that compound of yours wears off. I shall return to the station at once to report in and ensure that our forces have captured the scoundrel. Let me find the perpetrator. Maw check is my kind of check. Oh, I see. Alright, I guess back to camp. Mod check. Mod check. Yeah, and I also got kind of the idea from Attack Rack. She has a bean check that randomly assigns you a type of bean and how much of a percentage of that bean you are, like navy bean or pinto bean, stuff like that. I like the safety pin in your tail, punk rock. Nice, thank you so much. I had a little bit of a preoccupation with safety pins when I was a little kid. And they still kind of fascinate me to a certain extent. So, do we want to take this? Do we want to take this boss? It's only an 83. That new Apex arrow is pretty badass, not gonna lie. I like it. Oop, oop, oop. I think we got this one in the bag. There we go. Nice! That was pretty tasty. I'm Zero Bean, I'm Garbo. No, no, no. You are opposite of Garbo. Yeah, so with the safety pin thing, like, I had a bit of a preoccupation when I was a kid with safety pins. So, like, I don't know. Like, my character kind of originates from Second Life after years of playing, and I was playing around with the 3D tools, and I made this huge safety pin with the 3D tools there. And I was like, I just didn't know what to do with it at the time. I was like, what do I do with this thing that I made? It was giant. So I scaled it down so it was super tiny, and I just attached it to, like, my tail. I was like, actually, that looks kind of good. And since it's kind of been, it's kind of become my brand, so to speak. I just think it's really interesting also that every artist that I commission draws it just a tiny bit different. Oh, pets. Get you pumpkin pets. Yeah. If I say weird shit, it's because I'm really random and autistic. No worries. No worries. I mean, there's no judgment here at all. Oh, it's that again. Okay, I'm thinking we can skip that one for now, unless you feel like doing it. I love how the music doesn't change with these enemies. They only change with, like, more powerful mobs, I guess. There we go. That's quite a bit of experience. Nice! And I love every bit of it, Ahty. Your Sona in general is awesome. Aw, thank you so much. It's cute as fuck. Nice. Awesome. That's it. Y'all are so kind to me. I appreciate it. Oops, I wasn't able to get on my chocobo in time. That's fine. There we go. The game I'm really excited to stream is Forza Horizon 5. Ooh. I've got a few friends who stream that. It actually looks like it's pretty fun. I've been thinking about maybe picking it up, but I don't know. It's one of those things that's like, there's just so many different things. It's like I can't. I've got such a backlog, I just can't get to it all. There you are, Ahty. I have been awaiting your return. Our comrade reported in just moments ago, and I have heard it all. Not only did you save him from the hands of that Imperial, but you provided us the opportunity for his capture. It's resource heavy, so I will have to tweak the graphic settings. Yeah. The men I sent out to apprehend the Black Guard have sent word that he is not, in fact, tempered, as we had assumed. Rather, he's one of the many who are determined to fight until the bitter end. As invaders in their lands, we've drawn their ire. I have my fair share of misgivings about any who fight under the Imperial standard, but considering the circumstances, surely it would be in the interest of both sides to lay down our weapons, to make at least an attempt at a cooperation. But such idle musings can be saved for less troublious times, I suppose. Oh yes, how foolish of me. I nearly forgot. The fellow you saved earlier, he asked me to give you this as thanks for your help. Oh yeah, wow, that game is not small. I had no idea that it took up that much space. Alright, so I have a quest that's... Oh, I see. The Strange Bedfellows quest is the MSQ. What does azure-haired woman have to say? Oh, I see. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a little boy with a hair a similar shade to mine? He's my son, and I can't find him anywhere. It all started when I told him we ought to seek refuge in your encampment, and he started wailing and sobbing like I've never seen. The next thing I knew, he was running hell for leather goodness knows where. I'm worried he may have left the station altogether, and the streets above are rife with danger. Please, could you find him for me? Oh, you will? Bless your heart. If I know my son, he's probably tried to return to our house to the north of Palatium Novum. Try there first before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognize, I should think. What with the color of his hair and all. I see. Alright, let's go. Actually, Cairo, hold up 1 second. 1 sec. I keep forgetting about the delay, too. So, Tyler, if you're interested in Forza Horizon 5, a couple of friends of mine who play it are Russ and Fawn. If you're not following them already, let me give them both a shout out here. Dear boyo, yeah, they're both heckin' good beans and great dear friends. And they play Forza a lot. Dear NB. Gendeer fluid. That's really good. Oh. It's a boy and his blob. Another blocked street? Who are you? Mother sent you? Tell her I won't go to the enemy's camp. I'm going home. Uh-oh, Lucos, what'd you forget? The destination. The sparkles. Stop following me! That Fawnen's gender fluid? Honestly, Lucos, I didn't know. I had no idea. It's generally not something that I just straight up ask about. Once again, the boy with the sky blue hair has taken flight, and will likely be looking over his shoulder for signs of trouble from now on. With a weary sigh, you resume the hunt. Follow the boy from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed, or if you fall too far behind. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by looking out over this location. Hyena Bangs, welcome! They used a stream tag for it. Oh, okay, I see. I don't even know where the kid went. I'm going home, no matter what. Must have been the wind. At least there's plenty of places to hide now. Oh, this kid. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one. This can't be. Ah, perfect. I did it. Hiya, Gabe. Welcome. Ahty, may I ask, what are the Discord server rules? Well, pretty much, you know, Lucos, it's pretty much the same sorts of rules there as it is here in the stream. So basically, like, you know, if it's something that, you know, you can't do in the stream or that shouldn't do in the stream, generally it's not something. Generally it's the same in the Discord. Crap. Dozy, good bean. Hello, welcome. How are you tonight? Oh, I made a mistake. Give me 1 second. I'm doing good, just chilling, awesome. I searched Ahty stripes, but nothing came up. Search to Ahty stripes where? And is there something specific that you're looking for? I mean, I could help you out with that. Oh, Steam. Okay. So I'm someone else on Steam. I'll give you my Steam number. Give me 1 second though. I'm trying to undo a thing real quick. Oh, I get it. Okay. I had to fix my hotbars because I screwed them up again. Let's see. Okay, I need to get my Steam number. So Tyler, I'm gonna IM it to you on Discord. Let me do that real quick. There we go. And I think with that, you'll be able to find my Steam profile. No, our home. It was here. Right here. You again? Leave me alone. I'm staying here to build a new house. Bigger and better than the old one. The child has escaped your grasp yet again, though this may be construed as a particularly tiresome endeavor. Remember that he is an only child and knows no better. Well, he is only a child and knows no better. You should find him before he comes to harm. Oh yeah, I would have never been able to find that. No worries. circle. Oh, I see. Okay, here's a purple smoke. There we go. Perfect. Well, I joined. Okay, let me see. Welcome, Matt. I'm really surprised you weren't in the Discord server already, Lucas. There we go. Why do you care so much? We're enemies, remember? Why are you trying to help me? You need help, and I'm offering it. I don't care what you say. We don't need your help. But Mother's worried. I should go back to the station. Alright, so we finally went back to the station. Thank you so much for giving me a ride, Ryu. And I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. There we go. No worries, Lucas. I wasn't. That wasn't meant to scold you for not being part of the Discord server. It was never. It wasn't. That wasn't meant to be like that. I was just thinking that you were always there. Is that the Batmobile? Not exactly. It's the car all the protagonist drives in Final Fantasy XV. Periodically, there's a way that you can get it, like an in-game event. Yes, you're here now. There's a lot of good beans in that server that you'll recognize. Uh-oh, I'm getting beaned. Bean! I was wondering when I would see you again. I'm happy to report my son has returned. Poor creature. You should have seen him. Tears pouring down his little cheeks, crying his apologies to me. I know that you were the one who found him, though he didn't mention a word of it to me. I almost couldn't believe my ears when he said he wouldn't mind moving to your camp. He was dead against it only hours ago. What could have happened, I wonder? What? He was attacked? By the Horde Magitech, you say? Goodness. That must have been quite a shock for my little man. Thank you for coming to his rescue. There is a salutary lesson to be gained from all this, though one that I hope he retains. Do not scorn a proffered hand when one is in need, whether that hand be friend or foes. At any rate, I thank you for finding him. It's not much, but please, I insist. There we go. Presh Bean. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I've been thinking more about my my streaming schedule, especially my weekend streaming schedule. And I think at least one of the weekend days I'm going to be streaming in the morning also, on top of my evening stream. I haven't decided whether it's going to be Saturday or Sunday yet. I can see why you have a deep catalog. Yeah. I've been on Steam for a while. Yeah. Honestly, it's out of control. Not as out of control as most of my friends, honestly. Well, here we go. Temperate Soldier bars the way. Subdue him first, and then use Conqueror's Chain. Alright. I think we could probably walk to the next one. Only have like what, 1/5 that number? Yeah, there was a period of time that I kind of went a bit crazy with Humble Bundle. So I've got a lot of that sort of thing in there. Yo, Bundle Gang, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, I went kind of crazy with that. Also, there were lots of the LAN parties that I go to are they're gifted keys for certain games, which they end up giving out. Or, like, you know, you can win a key by doing a thing and stuff like that. So I got games that way. 687. Wow. The monthly games from Humble Bundle add up fast, yeah. There are no threats on the path ahead. Alright. I gotta go, Ahty. I'll be back in a few. No worry, Cairo. Thank you so much for helping out. Let's see, we can just hoof it. Yeah, and the thing is, though, that's kind of the downside of Steam, I guess, also, is that you end up appropriating a bunch of games that, like, you might not ever play. Like, if I stopped buying games on Steam right now and solely played through my entire library, one game at a time, I would never finish it. Also got distracted by YouTube really quickly. How's your day been, Ahty and everyone? No worries. Oh, the day's actually been pretty good. No complaints. Yeah, I didn't want to kill the giant sheep. How's your day been so far, Bokaj? Every once in a while, I zone out, and then I think I'm hearing what sounds like a ceiling fan. Then I realize that's the AC heater, that we don't have a ceiling fan. No worries. I mean, I've done the same thing, too. Sometimes I hear sounds that just I don't know, that aren't really there. Like, I swear I hear something that's... It's bizarre and hard to describe. Yeah, I mean, they're not so much that, but like, I don't know, it's weird. Like the like sounds like when a house is settling and stuff like that. That like clicks and things like that. So slow. Entry-level IT support, and nobody's been having trouble all week. So I've just been wasting like all 8 hours of my workday watching videos all week long. So tired. It's weird to say, in my opinion, but I wish stuff broke more often. Yeah, the thing is, Bocage, I think we're not exactly in the same industry. Like, I'm kind of in a leadership role as in a department of repair technicians, and we work primarily on like Chromebooks for schools and stuff like that. And the thing you gotta watch out for is when you say stuff like that, like, you end up getting buried and wish you hadn't said anything. At least that's, you know, my experience. Yeah, creaks and shit, yes. Stuff that just really creeps you out. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. Well, I didn't want to kill you, but apparently I have no choice. Poor thing. I wish I didn't have to do that. I often get tinnitus. Yeah, my old boss had that. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The tempered proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies can take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our objective? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first, and all that. Good point, although I kind of like to be buried in work. The same, actually. This is my first tech job, and I just started a little over 2 weeks ago. It would be nice to have stuff to do to help get the work process ingrained. I remember stuff by doing, okay. I remember stuff by doing, so not giving a chance to do makes it hard to remember the processes to do stuff. Yeah, indeed. Oh. What's up, Lucas? The giant hand pet? Oh, I haven't actually made a giant pet yet. I need to. This week has just been nuts, so I haven't really been able to do much of the poking that I need to do to the stream. Oh my god, all the pets. There we go. hydrate. Many hands is almost the same as a giant hand. That's true. It's just sometimes when I do triple pets, one of them gets stuck, so it's like I'm being perma-pet. Beak pet. Yeah, so basically, like what I was talking about earlier with streaming on like Saturday morning or Sunday morning. I was thinking about doing that. Also, when we finish Final Fantasy XIV, I'm not sure which game we're going to move to after that. We'll probably still play some Final Fantasy from time to time, like doing like raids or something like that. We're gonna have the Switch, so there's Xenoblade Chronicles that we're going to be playing also. I might just substitute that in. Or get lost in leveling crafting. I could do that too, I just don't know if I want to do that on stream. I would like to throw out Hollow Knight as an option if you haven't already beat it. I have not, actually. I haven't even played it. That is definitely a good idea too. 91% butts. That is an awfully high butt number. That is awfully high. Just dipped in to say hi. Life has been suddenly busy of late. No worries, Hobo. Thank you so much for popping in. It's always nice to see you. Tyler, did you steal my buds? Well, the thing is, though, I mean, there's enough butts for everyone to go around, and if somebody gets their butt stolen, it'll grow back pretty quickly. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody stole my butt. Oh, just a measly 70%. The day my butt went psycho. The day my butt went AWOL. So I'm going to advance this MSQ a little bit here. The thing is, though, what I want to do with my schedule is find somewhere where I could fit in a regular Pokemon stream. Because with the Switch, there's so many Pokemon titles, and what I want to start out with is Pokemon Go Eevee or like Pokemon Go Pikachu. Because like that's basically the remastered story from the original cartridges that like I started out with, like Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red. I really want to do that. Ahty, I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. Grade Tree, welcome. So good to see you. How are you doing tonight? That tail looks familiar, though. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. they will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfidy notwithstanding, however, after all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. Ah, that's true. Fun times have come again. So many butt checks. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. It's okay, Lucos. They grow back real quick, although the tail's a little sus. Perhaps Quintus thought that had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him. And it falls to us to clean up the mess. Yep, that's what I thought. Really, someday I'm going to clean up my inventory. Test that butt check. See, there you go. 75% right there. That's a rather impressive number. Plump. 43%. Maybe, Tyler, maybe somebody stole your butt when you weren't looking, and now it's in the middle of growing back. I wonder who will get the nice number on the butt check. You mean the nice funny number? I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. I would know if someone stole my ass. Are you sure about that? Nobody stole it. Oof, my weggies. Here's a replacement. Here, I have a spare ass just for such an occasion. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask you to seek out Y'shtola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. Holy heck, look at all those side quests. Ahty, I also have good news. I've mentally been feeling better since the end of last month. Oh, awesome! You know what that means? What does that mean? More motivation to draw. Yes! Heckin' sweet! Do it! Do it! Alright, 1 second. I have to use the restroom real quick. So just give me a few minutes, okay? Oh, holy heck! Corrosia, thank you so much for the raid! Holy heck! I got up and went to go use the restroom, but somebody's in it, so I gotta wait for a few minutes. And thankfully that happened. Corrosia, how did Jackbox go? How did everything go tonight? And raiding with a chunky raid too. Nice. Thank you. Jackbox was fun, but I had to run out halfway through. Aw. We had quite some fun. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. I think we're just about wrapping up this particular area in the MSQ, and I think we're going to end up going to the next one pretty soon. There were 2 major upsets as well. Uh-oh. What's that all about? Me pouting when I didn't win. I was about to say, if that was actually the case, I didn't want to be like, oh, it's because of Weisenberry. I didn't want to be that ringtail. Ruby stole heckin' points from Oizen in one game. Oizen got revenge. Then Nemo snuck through the gate at the last second. What? Lols, you know. Winning isn't everything, at least. That's true. It's just internet clout. Well, internet clout is legit currency. It's just not worth as much as exposure. Because exposure is priceless. We're just I'm just taking a little break here because I gotta go to the restroom, but Ryu is helping somebody out real quick, so I didn't want to go especially fast. I don't want to make it too hard to catch up. I'm having the last of my. Y'all will think this is vile, but Eggo branded Pop Tarts that are maple flavored. They taste exactly like a waffle with maple syrup and a tiny bit of butter on it. Ruby Hexagon, welcome. I hear exposure is popular with artists for the wrong reasons. That's why that's why I had quite a bit of sarcasm there. I'm intrigued, not gonna lie. They're really good. Like if you can imagine a Pop-Tart that tastes literally like exactly like a waffle with maple syrup on it and a tiny bit of butter, this is it. They are delicious. See, Ruby, this is the interesting part. They did do that. They replicated on the nose. They nailed it. So yeah, I mean, if you see a box of Pop Tarts in the store that has the Eggo like brand name in it, on it, buy as many as you can. Aw, Dozy. I wonder if I can. I wonder how much it would be if I shipped a box of Pop Tarts to Dozy. They'd probably get it and be like, God, Americans are weird. How do you eat this crap? You know what, Dozy? I don't know. If I had like a bunch of disposable income, which I don't, of course, but like I don't know, it would almost be worth it just to take like a $2 box of Pop Tarts and ship it international. I'm kind of tempted to actually do that. I'm just curious. They also have this new product from Eggo, which are these stuffed pancake bites, chocolate and strawberry flavor. Ooh, now I'm interested. Be back, Grandpa Ice Cream, and need to brush my pearly whites. Oh yes, as Glitter Biscuits would say, your luxury bones. $2 in Pop Tarts and I don't know, maybe 40 to 60 bucks in shipping. Yeah. Oof. I keep muting the mic so I can chew. Because I don't know. I don't want you to subject or Twitch to my food noises. Ego also makes French toast, and it's so good. I'm gonna have to hunt that down. Honestly, if I could eat breakfast, not only for breakfast, but lunch and dinner, and every kind of meal in between, I totally would. Breakfast is literally my favorite thing. Ah, Ramia is such a good bean. Such a glorious hacker. I thank OBS mic filters that I can eat without muting. Yeah. Ahty SMR. I don't even know what I would do for noises for ASMR. I don't know, maybe like hum, like bean. Bean. Read it as a bedtime story. Okay. I am in front of my computer. I could just Google bedtime story. Bean noises. That's my new album. Once upon a time, a brother and sister named Hansel and Gretel lived in a hut in the woods with their father. Their father was a poor woodcutter. His wife, their mother, had died when the two children were very young. Their father thought he would not be lonely anymore when he finally remarried. But the new stepmother made life very hard for Hansel and Gretel. The children were not allowed to eat until after the stepmother had taken everything she wanted off the plates. Most of the time, there was only a crust of bread left, and all day long were hard chores for them to do. I don't know. I forgot if... I don't... What is misophonia? I am now asleep. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, I see. Misophonia is a disorder in which certain sounds trigger emotional or physiological responses that some might perceive as unreasonable given the circumstance. Oh, I see. Don't like food sounds, specifically the sound of people eating. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. If somebody actually, like, just is chewing with their mouth open, that drives me up the wall. But, people just, doing normal eating things, I'm okay with that. 10 out of 10 would relax to Ahty's voice. Aww. My sister has that, which makes us sharing a room difficult. Yeah. Is it like knife on glass jars? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it sounds like. I mean, I don't eat with my mouth open because gross. Yeah. But I do try to warn people if I'm snacking while on hot mic. Don't want to make people uncomfy. That's fair. And actually really considerate of you too. I'm gonna DM you food pics, Ahty. That's fine. Food. I really like food. Crunching and throat clearing are the sounds she's most sensitive to. Ah, okay. Now, so I have my mic mute on a button. So if I'm gonna like take a bite or chew or do something like that, or even like cough or sneeze, it's very quick just to stab it with my finger, so I don't subject everybody in the stream to like a loud noise or a noise they might not enjoy. Stream Deck, yep. It is a very useful tool. Yep, you got it, Tyler. Welcome back, Corrosia. How's Grandpa doing? Is he okay? Is he doing well? I'd be super heckin' happy right now if I had a bowl full of ice cream, not gonna lie. Well, the bowls aren't clean, so it was on a plate, but sentiment's still there. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I guess in the end, who cares? As long as it's like, as long as you're not scooping ice cream onto somebody's lap or something like that. I was just waiting around for a little bit to see if Ryu would come back. And then, so we wouldn't be too far away once they caught up. But. Oh, that reminds me, gotta put an order in for ice cream. When we get closer to the end of the stream, I'd like to vote Bagel Tiger for the raid. Apparently today is their birthday stream. Okay, yeah, it's decided. It's definitely decided. Bagel's a good bean. We did raid Bagel last week, but like last week wasn't their birthday. Their birthday is today. My favorite ice cream flavor. My favorite ice cream flavor is actually a local flavor from Tillamook Ice Cream. It's chocolate peanut butter. But it's not like chocolate and peanut butter mixed in and all homogeneous, I guess. It's just basically a tub of chocolate ice cream, but there is a really huge frozen swirl of peanut butter just mixed into the center. So it's like when you grab a spoonful of it, there's like little bits of frozen peanut butter with a bunch of chocolate ice cream, and it's just the perfect ratio of sweet and savory, and it's just perfect. It's great. But here's the thing, though, too. You could probably make your own. Not make your own ice cream, but if you have, like, just like a really good chocolate ice cream and you have some peanut butter, like, you freeze some of the peanut butter and just put it into the ice cream, like, break it up a little bit and mix it into the ice cream, and honestly, it would be just as good. I know Tillamook is from Oregon. Yes. Oh, I love their ice cream. Oh, it's so good. So heckin' good. Alright, I think I'm going to get a move on to the next area here. Oh, actually I can't because I've got a crap load of questies. Salutations, Ahty. Forgive the abrupt nature of my question, but have you ever sat astride Magitech armor? Fantastic. If anyone were to have such experience, I knew it would be you. The reason for my asking is simple. We wish to get an aerial view of the city to assess damages. A Magitech pilot belonging to the 1st Legion was kind enough to suggest we use one of their flying units to conduct our survey. Briar's is good too, indeed. Rip and tear. All the side quests, until it is done. Alas, the person we initially requested for this assignment has been injured and rendered unable to board the armor. Fortunately, I have found you. Or rather, you have found me, as it were. The Magitech pilot I spoke of awaits you at Liminal Station 4. You'll find him performing maintenance on the armor you will be using. He will get you set up. Perfect. Let's get to it. Dryers / Ahty's as well. Yes. Haven't had too much of that stuff, but yes, it's very good. It's kind of one of those things where you find an ice cream flavor that you like and you just tend to stick with it a lot. I love drumsticks as well. Might pick some up next time I go to the store. Ooh, yeah. Y'all, this food talk is really my jam. I love it. One thing I am adding to the Discord, Glitter Biscuits today was talking to me about it. I gotta add a food porn channel so y'all can share food stuff. Ever had Dairy Queen? Oh yes. There's one on my way home from work, and I have to put my blinders on when I'm driving by it. Otherwise, I'll go through the drive-thru and get a blizzard. Here's the pilot. Well, well, well. Eorzea's very own hero herself is to be our pilot? Then again, accomplished aviators such as yourself are thin on the ground these days. I suppose they had to turn to you. But let us turn to the business at hand. The Ilsbard contingent has requested that we ascertain the level of damage the city has sustained, and the only real way to get a proper handle on the situation is from above. This month is Mint Chocolate Chip Blizzard, which is one of my faves. I'm stoked. Oh yeah. With me, it's just like my old standby is just the Oreo Cookie Blizzard. I love it so much. I'll eat that stuff until I'm sick. Hiya, Plants Guy. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Oh, that's good to hear. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Tomorrow is Friday. I can't wait. I get out 2 hours early, and I gotta finish getting ready for that LAN party I'm going to, and then I gotta pack up all my gear. I get paid! Nice! However, there are still hosts of autonomous machines lurking the streets, and they won't hesitate to shoot down an unidentified craft, which is where the First Legion's Magitech comes in. So long as we remain inside this armor, we needn't fear attack from the ground. When your loins are sufficiently girded for your trip among the clouds, just say the word. It is Friday here already. I am te future. It's a regular Marty McFly over here. Oh, Jimmy Dean biscuit roll-ups I want. Tyler, all of that stuff looks amazing. Holy heck. Uno, dos, tres, Ahty! Welcome, Paula. Paula, how you doing?
What Ahty doing?
Oh, like, Tyler sent me food pics, and I was like, I want food. I want more food. Still here, by the way, bud. Just helping Senseless build a Catboy character of me in The Sims. No worries. I'm glad y'all are having fun. Necessary work. Yes. This is important work. Alright, I'm ready to fly. Cheddar Bay biscuits, yes please. You can make them at home. Ooh. Not to scare you off, as the mission is of great importance to us, but I hope you've some idea of what you're about to embark upon. You will be wheeling through the sky in what is essentially a metal bucket. If that hasn't unnerved you, I'm ready when you are. Tyler, I have never been to Red Lobster, if you could believe it. Never ever. Then let us be on our way. Holy heck, look at that tower. If I'm heading to Red Lobster, it's for the unlimited shrimp. See, the thing is, I grew up in Massachusetts, and of course, I don't know, the seafood. That is probably one of the things I miss the most about the East Coast. Is it weird I only go to Long John Silver's for the chicken? No, not so weird. Long John Silver's has a definite, very specific taste that every now and then I crave it like you wouldn't believe. The chicken is really good, those chicken planks. Every time I mention Long John Silver's to anybody I know, they're like, ew. But I think it's good. But honestly, the chicken is really good if you put it in the fridge and you have it like the next day instead. It's so good cold. I don't think we have a Raising Cane's out here, though. That'd be neat. Thank you for joining me in the skies today, Ahty. I confess, I have been on my guard around you Eorzean lot. It has been beaten into my skull that you are, and always will be, my enemy. Spending time with you today, however, has made me realize that you truly are here to help us, not harm us. Crispy, fresh, buttery Texas toast just hits so good. To be honest, your contingent support has been a bright spot in this gloom. It is easy to fall prey to hopelessness, but we've a responsibility to fight on, do we not? We are all of us living on the star, and who else can see it brought back from the brink of ruin? Many of us have lost families, friends, loved ones. Grief hangs heavy on the Empire. We need time to lick our wounds, but that does not mean we are without the fire of determination. We wish to see our home restored to its former glory. That is part of the reason why I decided to undertake this task. Actually, I wanted to better understand not only the road ahead for the Empire, but to see for myself the stuff you Eorzeans are made of. So Popeyes I recognize, Popeyes we have around here. Enough sentimentality, though. There's still much to be done here, and this armor won't repair itself. Would you mind reporting back to the reconnaissance officer who assigned you to this task, and tell him of our findings? There we go. I only had Raising Cane's once while I was driving through Louisiana a few months back. Had to try it for the memes. Accidentally ended up at a mini one inside a mall, though. I mean, that's valid. That's fair. I mean, I'd assume that a lot of those places are going to be, you know, pretty reasonably the same. Don't really go to Popeyes myself, but I've heard good things about them, especially the blackened chicken. I have to try it. Popeyes recently opened stores in here just 3 years ago. Interesting. Okay. If you need a restaurant to compare Raising Cane's to, the closest one is Zaxby's. Yeah, Zaxby's, we don't have one of those here either, I don't think. We do have a Chick-fil-A, but I refuse to eat there. It's literally down the street from where I work, and I hate it. Yo, but hold up, if we're talking good chicken sandwiches, Burger King actually knocked it out of the park. Tell me more. They're building one in my town, and I will never go there. Yep. The one by where I work is brand new too. There's people I work with that eat there, but I won't. Heck no. Wonder if that exists at our BK here. Well, I hope so. That sounds interesting. I've seen food from Chick-fil-A colloquially referred to as the homophobic chicken, and that always makes me laugh. Yeah, the thing is, though, it's kind of true. Yeah, just... And at least for me, they drop some big slabs of chicken on there. Chick-fil-A is pretty nasty, to be honest. Besides the homophobia. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know that I'm not missing out on good food because it's shitty people. I'm missing out on crappy food because it's crappy people. Oh, it's definitely true. Just the phrasing about it being about the chicken itself rather than the evil corporation. Yeah. We love our customers as long as they have money. We've flown through the skies above Garlemald and lived to tell the tale. I'd rather go to Cane's, Popeyes, KFC's, or Zaxby's. Yeah, we have a KFC pretty close to work too. Popeyes we have around. Not so much Cane's and Zaxby's. I'll have to check that out. KFC has a good chicken sandwich. How was the Imperial pilot? I can't imagine how difficult it must be to look down upon such wreckage and know it was once your home. But I'm sure your presence was a comfort to him. It will take a great deal of hard work and elbow grease to see this city restored, but I have all the faith in the world that we can see it done. I only hope that our efforts here can bring about an alliance between our realms. Ah, there it is. Perfect. My saddlebag's kind of out of control too, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. There's one. And one more. So we stole the butt again. That's not good. Alright. It was me, Austin!
It's me, Austin!
Yikes. Sorry, Tyler. Yikes. Alright, so no fooling. I'm gonna see if the restroom is free finally. If it's not, I'm gonna have a conniption. Alright, much better. Much better. I should try those menu hacks from McDonald's. Yeah. I was hearing about those, but I'm just like, I'm trying not to eat at McDonald's. Please, a moment of your time. This poor girl, she has come all the way from the seat of the Empire alone, it would seem. I meant to ask what troubled her, but she can't catch her breath for all her tears, let alone speak. I'm not accustomed to children and their handling. I can never say the right thing, but perhaps you will have more success in calming her than I? Could you try to soothe whatever sorrow plagues her? Let's see what the soothe thing is. It's probably just pats.
What Ahty doing?
Lucos. We are attempting to soothe a fretting girl. BK Whoppers do slap, though. Yes, they do. Although y'all would be horrified if you realized what Whopper that I usually get at BK. Horrified. I usually get a triple Whopper with cheese. This giant, just cake of meat. It's huge. The Impossible Whopper is good. I haven't had to. I haven't had the wherewithal to try the Impossible stuff. I sometimes get the 4 cheese. Damn, I feel the grease in my veins already. Too much meat, not enough condiments, it's so dry. Oh, not the way. Oh, gosh. It's like whenever I get that thing at BK, they always just... It's like, well, this person's getting three meat patties, so we might as well use a whole jar of mayonnaise on it. It's just... I swear that's what they do. They're just like, okay, well, it's time for the big spoon. Get the mayonnaise gun. Oh, okay. Go for it, Lucas. Question. How are you still alive? Easy. I don't eat that sandwich very often. There's also Hungry Jacks for my Aussie friends. When I worked at a Dunkin', I traded a dozen donuts for a free triple Whopper, and I couldn't finish it. A burger with honey mustard. I can't recall. I should give it a try, though. Thank you. I feel better now. What am I doing here? Well, Mom said we might find some food at your camp. But on our way here, one of the buildings started to crumble and a big bit of the wall hit my mom. And she's still trapped under it. I tried to pull her out, but please, she needs help. My word, you needn't worry, little one. Help is on the way. Ahty, follow her to her mother. See if there is aught that can be done. I will round up a few soldiers to assist you, just in case. You mean it? You're really going to help me? She's just over this way, quickly. Follow the little girl and try not to fall behind. Oh, Red Robin. Now I'm craving it too. Not the burger, I just want the steak fries. I love Red Robin for those fries alone. Those steak fries, yes. She's trying to get me attacked by a dog. And one's coming after me too. Too bad it missed. It probably turned back. Yep. Honestly, I don't think I've been to a Red Robin before. How are they? Oh, it's pretty good. It's like kind of like a... I don't know. Have you ever been to like a Fuddruckers? It's kind of like that, I guess, but like the food is so much better. Such strength. Was that some sort of magic? Forgive me, I had begun to panic, thinking I'd be trapped forever. Thanks to you, I can walk away with my life intact. See, if Tozu was here and listening, Tozu would mention Papagino's just once, and then we would just go on and on and on about it. I'm so proud of you, my little soldier. How brave of you were to seek help as you did. You must have been so scared. I was, but that's when I met this real little soldier, littler than me even. And he asked this nice lady to help us. Yes. It's a it's a pizza place, but they also have like subs and like some like pasta dishes like baked ziti and things like that. It's so good. I worked there for a few years and just it was a good job and it was a good time. I had fun. So like smaller Domino's. Yeah, kind of like a smaller regional Domino's. I'm still full from dinner, but man, do I wish I was eating something right now. Yeah. This is the problem with food discussion. We were at the station when they announced the truce, so I know that we're no longer at odds, but even so, I imagine it's difficult for some of you to see us as anything more than the enemy. Your contingent is kind indeed to take us in as you have. I haven't had Pizza Hut in years. Years upon years. It is more than I expected, to be sure. I was prepared for something of a fight, but so long as my sweet one depends on me, nothing shall stop me from making sure she's safe. We are survivors, come what may. We'll set out for your camp once more. Farewell, ma'am. You've my most heartfelt gratitude, and before I go, do give my thanks to that warrior my daughter spoke of, should you see him again. I just don't get the hate for Little Caesars. I don't get it either. You know, the Little Caesars around here is actually pretty good. I like it. And if you just want, like, you know, if you want pizza but you just don't want to spend a bunch of money, like, for what you get for the price is pretty dang good. My go-to pizza place is actually, I don't know if y'all are familiar with it, but it's a local chain around here, local-ish chain. It's called Papa Murphy's. Basically, they make the pizza, but they don't cook it. They make the pizza and kind of wrap it up in this like saran wrap type clear stuff, and then you take it home and you cook it in your oven. And just that's my jam. I love it. Papa Murphy's is so good. Like I usually get a family size, the biggest one, like the gourmet chicken garlic. I'll cook that, and then I'll only eat like a few slices, and then I'll refrigerate the rest. And then I'll usually have it for like multiple meals, like over a weekend. It's so good. And that's the thing. It's like, if y'all like beer, I really like dark porters or stouts, and that pizza with a nice, really good beer is just so good. So good. I just heckin' love it. Beer! Indeed. Best thing I can say about Little Caesars is that I won't turn it down if it's offered to me. Yeah. One of my favorite pizza places recently is another West Coast chain called Mod Pizza. Yep, we have one of those actually really close by too. Those are really good. A little spendy, but good. Very good. Get me so many layers of cheese, artichoke, feta, chicken, and bacon, and I'm having a good time. Yep. Best thing I can say about Best thing I can say about Little Caesars is the breadstick things are pretty bomb. They are. Flatbread pizza is really good. Yes, it is. Oh my god, I am hungry. It's all good though. Keep going. I'm loving it. Crazy bread, yep. My men report that they found both the mother and child making their way here and have provided them shelter and aid they require. I confess I was more than a bit surprised when the woman told me of your success in lifting the rubble. It sounded too tall a tale to be real, even. But then I remembered who we were dealing with, and felt foolish for doubting her. Sounds like a fancy thin crust pizza. Yep, Mod Pizza does flatbread pizza and it is so good. Either that or thin crust, yep. Like Domino's thin crust, I was really, oh gosh, give. Please, Gib. Alright, here's another one right here. Domino's thin crust plus veggie specialty pizza equals give. Yes. I don't know, man. I gotta have me some stuffed crust. I can't do thin, personally. More cheese equals more good. Yeah. Okay, so I got a weird question for chat. What are your thoughts on crispy cheese? Now, what I used to do when I was younger, and when I worked at Domino's too, I would do this all the time. I would cook cheese in the oven and get it kind of crispy around the edges. And then just, yeah, like making your own kind of cheese crisp thing. I just loved crispy cheese. I still do. Yo, I got something to say about that. As long as it's cheese, I will eat it. Well said, Dozy. You're my new best friend. they found a recipe. I don't know if I can speak to crispy cheese, but that's a good point, Dozy. Yep. Where you bake a bunch of cheese? Yeah. Then drape it like an elevated spoon. Kind of. Like, I'm talking about, like, cooking it to the point where it, like, it's not it's beyond melted. It's, like, it's crispy. Like, if you can imagine, like, a piece of aluminum foil with, like, you know, just putting, like, like a thin layer of shredded mozzarella on it, and then cooking it in the oven. Like, just the cheese. And then you peel it off the aluminum foil, and it has, like, this, it's got a really crispy, chip-like texture to it. To make cheese tacos. Yes, okay, yeah. That's the same type of crisp texture I'm talking about. So the taco shell is a crispy cheese shell, and then you just stuff it with taco fillings. Yes. I think there's a delicacy like that somewhere where it uses crispy cheese. Kind of, yeah, kind of like a chalupa. Okay, so basically what I want to do right now, is, like, throw on my shoes and, like, go to basically 6 or 7 different drive-thrus. Be like, I'll have some KFC, stop at Taco Bell, stop at Jack in the Box to get some curly fries. It's just got my mouth is watering so bad thinking about all this. Yeah. The Jack in the Box is fire. Oh, yes, it is. Ugh. I gotta get a screenshot of this because I think Sky would like the name of the soup. Glory be soup. Lieutenant Squeegee. Yes, that's my last name in Final Fantasy. It's Squeegee. Lieutenant Squeegee. We've received a rather urgent call for assistance only moments ago. One of our finest located a civilian and meant to lead them to safety, but was waylaid. Magitech ordnance set upon them, and our comrade was wounded in the barrage. I shouldn't prattle on any longer. This is their most desperate hour and our need of urgent help. The city streets can be treacherous to the inexperienced, which is why I would ask you undertake the task. Can they count on your assistance? Yes? Excellent. Seek out our man in Regio Urbanissima and provide him with this tincture. That ought to set him on his feet again and, with any luck, grant him strength enough to get both himself and the civilian back here. Oh, I haven't tried the churros yet. I'm still, you know, their ultimate bacon cheeseburger is like my jam. And the curly fries. I usually get an extra order of curly fries just to make myself feel extra awful, but like their tacos are really good. I've had their tacos, yeah. I can definitely get down on those tacos. Gotta be fresh though, yes. I prefer Jack's churros to Taco Bell churros. Taco Bell has... Yeah, do they have churros? I haven't been there in years. Yes, they're super dry. Curly yes. Wah, 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 wah. Where is this injured soldier? That is quite far, so I think we're gonna climb aboard Sir Nugs. So I think this is probably gonna be... Doot. I think this is probably gonna be the last quest of the night. Because I'm getting pretty tuckered out, and I am ultra hungry now. Thanks to all the food chat. Not that y'all should feel bad.
The nozzle.
I love it. It's awesome. The nozzle. What the heck are these?
The nozzle.
Automated cavalry. Interesting. Oh yeah, Five Guys. Yeah, if you never ever order any other size fry other than a small, or you will regret it. Although, I will say, when I used to go to Five Guys quite a bit, I would get a large fry, eat as many of the fries as I could, refrigerate the rest, and then the next day, take the fries out, and with a paring knife, cut them up into little pieces, so they're like these little cubes. Get a frying pan really hot, right? And make like you're making an omelet, and then like do all the normal omelet things. Like you get the cheese in there, you know, like some like browned up like onions and green peppers, things like that. But then also take these fry bits, right? These fry bits, you put those in there too. And you just make an omelet with like these little fry cubes with all those veggies on the inside. It was kind of, they're not, it's not, of course it's not actually bacon, but like, you know, it's almost kind of like those little hash brown cubes. Like if you cube potatoes up really small and make hash browns out of them, kind of like that. But they're already cooked in peanut oil, right? So they have that fry flavor. They're just a tiny bit salty, and then on the inside of an omelet is just, oh my god, so good. They do have Cajun fries, but I usually just get the regular ones. Also, fun fact, Steak and Shake is headquartered in my hometown. Wow, really? That's cool. We have a Steak and Shake around here somewhere. I think it's actually closer to my work rather than closer to my where I live. So in 10 plus places we're visiting for food tonight, are we getting fries from Five Guys or Red Robin? If I had my choice, it would be Red Robin. Red Robin is absolutely my fry choice, hands down, for most things. Alright, I have to find the injured soldier here. Oh, okay, there we are. That didn't take too long. How do I get in the building now? Those fucking steak fries, right? Nope. That's how I get in there. We need a food porn channel. Yep, I'm working on it. I cannot thank you enough. I would surely have succumbed to my injuries had you not come along. You see, a nightmare of a war machina set upon us out of nowhere, and my medical supplies were destroyed in the opening volley. Trackers are charged. Let's go. I took a rather nasty hit myself, but it would have been a lot worse if this kind lady had not noticed the enemy approaching. I owed her my life. It was nothing compared to the bravery you showed in rescuing me. If not for you, No, I shan't speak of it. It's too grisly a thought to put into words. You've nothing to worry about now, I assure you. Please, allow me to escort you to Camp Broken Glass. Food and succor await. Nope. Pets. There we go. Join us, will you, Ahty? The soldier who sent you here must be eager to hear of your exploits. Alright, I'm gonna make it back to camp, which is due south. Best pizza near me is a local chain called Pizza King. They cut their pizza into squares. Oh god, it's amazing. Yeah, it sounds... Oh god, I want... Do want... It reminds me of the Elio's pizza commercial I grew up with. It's square. Like it was some, like, novel idea. I could really do with some pizza right now. There's DEQ literally an hour from me walking anyways. Alright, here we go. It is good to see you among us again. Though I admit you're a little banged up from the escapade, you seem in better health than I had expected. When I first heard of your distress call, I feared we had lost you. Amogus! And you would have, if it weren't for this woman's bravery and keen eyes. She warned me of the coming attack, granted me the wherewithal to avoid any fatal injuries. I hardly did anything. I merely noticed something large moving about in the shadows of some debris. It must have been because of this third eye of mine. Panda Express. So it's true what they say. The Garleans really do have heightened awareness. But where are my manners? You've had quite the trying day. Let us find you some food and a place where you might be able to relax. Before you go, I would like to extend my gratitude to you as well, Lieutenant Squeegee. Your expediency proved to be their saving grace in this day. And another good burger joint, Culver's. Alright, there we go. Now let's see if Bagel is still on. Bagel, 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 bagel. Bagel Tiger. Bagel is still on. Okay. So y'all, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I have to sleep, and I have to eat, and all this good stuff. All this food talk. I think I'm going to eat literally the entirety of my refrigerator of food. Had to drive the next city over once. Ooh, thanks for the streaming, Ahty. No worries, Dozy. I love doing this so much. It's so heckin' good. I'm so glad that I finally decided to do this. Aw, you're welcome. I'm glad. I'm glad y'all have fun. Aw, thank you. So the next time I'm going to be streaming is actually Sunday, 6 p.m. PST. I've got a LAN party tomorrow, which stretches into Saturday and then into Sunday morning. So there's that, and then after the LAN party, we're gonna have a few weeks of we're gonna have a few weeks of just like normal streaming days, and then I have another LAN party which goes a bit longer. That's more of a 4-day LAN. But like, you know, once that's done, we're gonna be back down to a normal schedule for a while. So things are just gonna be a little bit weird over the next month or so. But you know, I'll still be doing my best to stream on the same days at the same times. So let's see. Thanks for streaming, Ahty, and good taste in fast food, everyone. Yes, absolutely. Coughs in Vegas vibes. At any rate, yeah, I think it's dinner time for Ahty. So when we pop over to Bagel's stream, Bagel is a heckin' good bean. If you're not following Bagel, please do. Bagel is a really, really good bean and a dear friend. And also, by the way, more importantly, is that it is Bagel's birthday today. So please, please, please wish Bagel a very happy birthday. Alright? And thank you so much for coming, y'all. I will see you all Sunday night, 6 p.m. PST. Hope to see you all there. Alrighty, take care, folks. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Lords, apparently. Yo, Ahty coming in with the raid. Holy shit. Alright, so we're going to have to beat it up. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you for the